if I know it's a season that's gonna come, is something gonna have to change, then maybe that would help me not to freak the fuck out every time. Cause this is
Wow.
life. Shit changes, you know?
Everything has changed.
Oh,
Come back. Come back. She got up. Come
I
back.
done got up, turned the light off.
Oh God.
Hold on.
It's you're getting attacked by the light again. You have to keep it. You have to keep it in.
Imma keep it because it didn't,
You
but
have to
yeah,
keep it in.
I done turn
This
you got
light, you and this light have beef.
we do have beef.
Her
The
ring
it done
light,
like this light
y'all.
done got me through a lot though. It ain't look,
It
now
might
I'm
be
talking to the
saying
light.
it's time to change the light.
Time to check. The light just off now. Okay, it's gonna be off. The light is
Change.
lit. Something gotta change.
Something got to change. It's me. What's up, y'all? I'm PC McCray.
Hey y'all, my name is Shaunda Head, and this is the Everything Has Changed podcast.
From 2 college roommates to 40-something adults, life has been lifing, and we want to talk about it. We're the new adults, y'all. How did that happen?
I don't know, P, but we gotta talk about it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Be the man I need. Come
Oh,
on.
Olivia.
Hello.
Hey, P.
Hi. Hi, friend.
Singing a
Woo.
little Olivia Dean.
She's everywhere now. It's like once you
My
talked
girl.
about her, she's everywhere. She's just exploded.
I love you sent me the clip. Was it yesterday of Kev on stage doing his churchy remix?
Yes.
Look, with Kev.
I love it. It was so good because I was like, you know what? It is church coded.
A little
It
bit.
really is. It's a little churchy.
A little bit. You
He's
can
so
make it fit.
stupid. He's so
Oh,
churchy.
I
He's
know. I
so
love him.
churchy.
Love
That
him.
was perfect. It
Yeah.
was.
Go
Um
ahead, Olivia. Make it
yeah,
feel good.
she does. And yeah, it's just, it's the holidays and listening to stuff. And anyway, as our audience has maybe noticed, we've been on a little break.
Little smidge of a
Little
little
smidge.
smidge.
Unplanned break. Life be
Mhm.
lifing.
Mhm. Yes.
And your girl has still been sick.
Mm.
That's really all it comes down to. Coughing up a lung,
Ugh.
x-rays and all kinds of stuff. And it goes to, like I said, with me, a cold, bronchitis can last for me weeks.
Mhm.
This is the cold from homecoming. It just never
Which
got
how
out of my
long ago
system.
has that been now? Trying to think. Oh, that
October.
wasn't even November. Woo!
No.
It was like October 18th.
October 18th, yes,
Mm.
and then so I had a week where I was like, "Okay, I could get it out of my system, whatever."
Yeah.
Then I started my new job,
Mhm.
and my body I just couldn't rest. I
I was like,
couldn't
hold on now.
rest. I was, starting up the whole thing and then just being attacked by more germs and people, and yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just now starting to feel enough to be able to talk to you without coughing my lungs out right now.
Aw. Well, I'm glad you're
Yep.
feeling better. You know,
Yes.
I can just only imagine, or maybe I should ask, is it worrying to you when you do come down with something,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
versus, well, I'm like, versus what? But,
Right. Not
but because,
not
yeah, like you have like your immune system is always going through something. And so when
Mhm.
you find out that, hey, something's going on,
Mhm.
does anything go through your mind? Or are you like, let me stay positive and let me not even think anything? Like, how do you handle it when you feel like you might be coming down with something?
I do my remedies and I'm like, "Okay, let me try to uh, let's go. Let's go. Down, get it." I'm always the queen of bounce back or push through. It's
Uh,
when those things don't work and I'm still like, "Oh, I could just fall out right now."
mm,
And then it's like, "You probably need to go to the doctor." And then they give you the medication and it doesn't work. And like I
mm,
said, "Hey, let's do some x-rays." "Oh, we don't hear nothing. I don't think you need x-rays." Needed x-rays when I went back.
mm.
Inflammation of the lungs.
Dang, so
I s
they could have seen that a couple weeks prior?
I told that man, and what happens is I said, "Listen, I am a transplant patient, so there are certain
Mhm.
medications I can't take or shouldn't take, or the dosage, all the things. You should probably work up everything for me." He said, "Oh, no, it's fine." Yeah, yeah. Went back a week later, and I told her, I said, "Look, I was here a week later. I met with this provider. This is what he did not do. I still matter of fact, I feel worse." So, she's like, "Okay, we're gonna do x-rays and we're gonna do" boom, right there, inflammation, all of it. Just inflamed, probably
Ugh.
bronchitis. Not contagious, thank God, 'cause I didn't
Mhm.
get anybody else sick, it's just me.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, it does, and as I'm getting older, it seems like it's harder to bounce back too, and
Mhm.
that part sucks.
Do you
But
have a bounce back regimen?
I do my juices and water, like my cold pressed juice, beet
Mhm.
juice, the green detox, vitamin C, lots of that, drink a lot of water, try to move around, get some fresh air, all
Mm,
those things. And, and then when it's just next level, I'm like, you need to go. It's that voice
mhm.
where just go get checked out. It's not quite ER. I know what the ER feels like, and I know
Yeah.
just go to our urgent care. Go get seen. And that's where we were.
I
So
can't
yeah,
believe that man would not give you no daggone X-rays and you're a freaking transplant survivor. Sir,
I'm
you don't
telling
think I know? You
you.
know?
Mhm.
Weird.
Weirdo. But God is good. We making it.
All the time.
And so like you said, before I get scared or worried, it's like that turn that way and then nope, gotta keep my mind positive because then that helps me push my body and get the rest that I need, but still just stay calm because you don't want to get all
Mhm.
hyped up. But that is
Okay.
why, guys and girls, we have been on a break. Your girl has been down bad. And thank you to my beautiful co-host for
Look,
being patient with me as well.
I look, guys, I'm always telling Pete, this is our show. We do what the fuck we want to do.
It
Okay.
is
You all you gotta do is
indeed.
say word. Cause I am not that person. Cause Lord knows. Look, I don't got the same issues you got. Okay. But I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
ever want you to feel a way having to come to me and tell me something's going on. Cause one thing about me, something going on, I'll be like, hey, P, hey, psst,
Hey,
P,
hey.
hey, hey. Can't quite do that. Can't quite do that today. Let's pick another tomorrow. Shall we try tomorrow?
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
know?
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like so yeah, I'm
Yeah.
always like, whatever. We will make it work because this is our shindig. Now,
Yeah.
should Spotify, Netflix, iHeart, want to purchase your girls
Right.
and our content, we might have a different answer. But right now, okay, we run this ship, okay?
Child, I
And we
chug
need
some
P to be good.
vitamin C, get a shot, something. We
Something.
here for this check.
This but P, you being well is our priority. Okay?
Thank you, friend. God is good. You too.
Yeah,
How are
yeah,
you?
all the
What's
time.
good with you?
November was a doozy.
Mm,
So that's why I'm like, we got different issues.
yeah.
Okay. But your girl also, I took I took a part of that break just as much. I'm like, okay, good break because girl,
I can't breathe. Okay, well, I hope you feel better, but it's fine.
it's fine.
We'll be alright.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's been a doozy. We talk about or we have talked about like seasonal depression. And so, yeah, a little bit of that. But also, and I was even just looking back at my just everything that happens like in the fall for me and
Mhm.
my family, right? So like the anniversary of mommy's passing is September. Okay. October
Yep.
comes. Get through that. Cool. Her mommy's birthday is the beginning of November. And the anniversary of Granny's passing is 2 days after that. And then Thanksgiving comes. And so you're kind of like sitting in that. And then the anniversary of my grandfather's passing is like the week of Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
And then his birthday is in December. And so I find myself, I'm not going to say I do well because y'all know I'm always like, look, I'm a crier. So if I feel something, I'm going to cry about it
Let it out.
and then keep it pushing. Sure. But um, sometimes I do get surprised when I really get down. And then I'm thinking about, I don't know why I get so surprised. Cause girl, you got depression
Mhm.
and anxiety. Like it's recorded. It's on record. Okay. You got the meds
Mhm.
to prove it. I don't know why I surprise myself though. Sometimes when it gets really bad. But then I remember, and folks don't know this, but I am, I guess, a newly single mom.
Mm.
So that's a thing. And so that on top of everything, just like going into the holidays now, it was like our holidays are gonna look different now. It's been, gosh, I think 6 months now. So it's more so, yeah, it's not even my feelings about it. It's more so I was sitting here looking at my daughter like, okay, how do I help her to have regular holidays now? You know what I mean? Because I'm not a person with a large family.
Mm.
Um, and the family members that I do have are not like the nuclear family and they're not here. So it's like, what are like it's just even done. I didn't even think about it, P. Literally until it was like the day the no, not a day, but the week before Thanksgiving. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait,
Hold on.
wait, I didn't even think about it. Like all this is about to be different. Now I got to figure out something so my child can have her holidays and then trying to make sure then if I don't have family, so I want her to be, with her dad's family and all this and all these pieces started to move in the middle of me being already depressed. It was like, okay,
Like,
I
really?
need this. Yeah,
Really?
let's really, real
Oh,
like let's just get through these holidays and come on 2026 because the end of the year it don't be fun for me.
mhm.
And yeah, so I think this year it was just multiple things stacked up on top of, and I'm just really also being a person who was raised by a single mom. And, I just, my child has a father in her life. So I
Mhm.
just want to make sure that I'm not hindering that relationship. And I want to make sure that, she just has as normal of a childhood that she can have considering.
Yeah.
But then that also then makes me feel like more pressure, like, "Oh, okay, you gotta figure this out. You gotta do this and this and this and this and this." And for some reason, I didn't prepare for that part. Like, the holiday, like, it completely went over my head, like, "Oh, you're gonna have to," you know, I guess I was just so focused on the transition, out of that and just just happy to be just kind of moving along. But then when you go day to day, that's great, and that's pretty much how I have to live my life, or else I'd be over at the loony bin. But then when you go day by day, then you look up, it's like, "Oh, bitch, you should have thought about what was coming up in the next month." Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to keep it together. First
what
of
is
all,
you doing?
said, end up in the loony bin. Then you're like, well,
I'm just
bitch,
saying.
you ain't think
Look,
about.
look, check on your strong friends, you guys.
My God, today.
But for the
Whoa.
grace of God, though, okay? I'm
For the
not in the loony bin.
grace. You're not in
I'm
the
not
loony
in the
bin.
loony bin.
No,
So
you're not. And
holding
you're
it
an
together, okay?
excellent mother
Oh,
taking
don't
care of
Pete,
Teague.
don't you start that today. Don't you start that
Okay.
today. And we just
Okay.
started this episode. Don't you try to give me the
She
crap.
hadn't missed a beat, is all I'm saying.
Well,
She's
if
all
I
well
did,
taken
people
care
wouldn't
of.
know about it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, Jesus Christ.
You wouldn't know if I did. Just FYI. But
Tegan sounded very
she's
happy
doing
to
well.
me
Yeah, she's
prior
doing well.
to us recording. So
Yeah, she wanted to make sure she was heard. No,
she was
she's doing
heard.
well.
Yes,
And all
baby.
her therapists are saying that she's doing well, and they all
Yes.
know the situation. Not all the ins and outs, but when you have a
Sure.
child who's in therapy like that, the therapists need to know when there's a change in the household,
Uh-huh.
because just like a normal kid, they might act out or something's going to
Uh-huh.
change or shift for them. So they
Uh-huh.
need to, be prepared on how to support them with that. So I did have to tell them, what was going on. But everybody is so pleased with how she's doing. She's actually really made some really good gains just like in the past
Yeah.
couple months. So
Go
she's doing
Tegan.
good. She's her
Go
mama. It's her
Tegan.
mama that need
You know,
it's her mama.
and that's a thing all the time. Mamas, you make sure everybody else is okay, but you
Mm.
gotta make sure that you're okay too.
Mhm. Or
And we're
try.
gonna keep you out of the loony bin.
Keep me out of the loony bin.
It's the term loony bin that
P, what if
just
I
takes me
called you?
out.
What if I got my one call?
You gonna be like, I'm in the loony bin.
That's
Oh,
all I'm gonna say. And
let
I'ma
me
hang
get
up.
yeah, let me
And
get on
I'ma
the
just leave that up to you to try to
I'm
figure out how
gonna
to
look
get me
up an
out.
airplane ticket and I'm coming to Georgia to Atlanta.
First of all, I don't even know if that's a thing. I don't even know if they give you a phone call. I'm just assuming it's like if you get arrested, you get one phone call. So like if you gotta go to the loony bin,
I feel
you
like
get to call somebody, right?
you gotta let somebody know where you are. Um,
Somebody.
somebody gotta know.
Anyway, I'm like P. It finally happened. That's all I'm gonna say. That's gonna be my keyword.
I
That's a
rebuke
password.
it. I rebuke it. In the name, I rebuke it. You
But
will not.
today, because I go day by day,
Day
today
by
I'm
day.
doing all right. I'm
Amen.
doing all right. And I'm glad that we are back at it and able to talk about
Yes.
some of our favorite gossip because
Gossip.
that's what we
We're
like
gonna
to
keep
do.
it light
Yeah.
and gossip because like you too, and I was thinking that may be part of why I was still sick so long while it was lingering.
Uh,
Because the same thing, getting through September. Both of our mothers passed in September. The holidays. Um, Mom's birthday is January 1st. So I gotta ride this
oh,
thing out till January 2nd. Okay? All right?
and you know what,
Uh
Pete? You did say that you have
a
biological
physical.
things that happen to you. Yeah, physical things that happen to you when yeah, you did say that.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. I had to think on it. And I'm like, dang, I cannot shake this. I took, the flu test, the COVID, everything. They kept coming back negative, negative, negative. Well,
mm,
my body is saying otherwise. Something is going on. But yeah, that's it because emotionally and see, Shaun. I have been trying my best to keep it together and in turn, like, keeping it in because I have
Mm.
been trying to focus on this new job.
Yep,
I've
and
been laser focused in trying to learn and all the things, and
you internalized it.
this is what they call a breakthrough
Look at
in
you.
therapy.
Everything Has Changed podcast, the home of the breakthrough.
I need a minute.
Take
This
a
is
minute.
exactly this is it. That's why.
Hmm.
Because oddly, I was sad, but I have not cried. But
Really?
my
Now, are
body is
you a
crying.
crier though, P?
I have been once she was gone. Once
Okay.
she
Good.
got sick, 'cause prior to, yeah, just seeing her decline like that, just it's a terrible disease, you know.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, ever since a chord change in a song will make me
Oh,
cry now.
yeah. I
It's-
forgot. Yeah, you did.
it'll make me think of her. Homecoming classic weekend was here. Was thinking I don't even know. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about our football team. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not. 4th and 8. 4th down, 8 yards. You do not allow your man to get behind you. He let that boy get behind him, and it was like a movie, Shaunda. It just time stood still. He threw the ball, and it was just in the air, and I'm watching, and I'm like, no. All of our side, no, I can't believe that. He caught it, and I mean, it was just like on our side. We just was like, after coming back. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to talk about the classic, but
I will say
that
I did
that's it.
see that what is it? BCC? That the drum majors.
Them. Oh, when they fell? When
It
they
was
fell?
bad.
When they
I
fell?
ain't never seen any drum major, including
When
high
Cookman
school.
fell? When they fell at the
It
Battle of
was
the
bad,
Bands?
P. I'ma see if I can find the clip and put it
That's
in the
what
show
they
notes.
get.
I saw it on TikTok and I didn't even realize at first it was from our game. Like it was
It,
such a bad.
it was from the Battle of the Bands the night before. They didn't fall on
Oh, from the
field.
Bella Bands. Okay,
That
got it,
was
got
from
it,
the Battle of the Bands. I'll give
got
him
it.
that.
Okay.
And the sound was beautiful when they did the tribute to D'Angelo. I got to give them that. It sounded amazing.
Okay.
Um, the sound was nice. They did sound really good for the D'Angelo song.
Okay.
Also, we can talk about our president, us,
What did they
FAMUans,
say?
not y'all. They spelled out Rattler and then cut it to Rat, but the announcer like insinuated like Florida politicians and political, all this stuff as they were forming it into a rat. And you know what?
Nigga, y'all are Florida school too. You up next?
This is
Oh
what I'm
my.
saying. Like, it's not funny. We could talk about
Wow.
our president, not y'all.
Mhm.
So we got off track. But all of those things,
Mhm.
yeah,
You internalized that.
all of it. Yeah, I have. And my therapist has been out of town. God bless her. So things happen. I have not been able
Oh.
to talk to her, but I've been trying to write. But I've also been so sick. It's like I come home and lay it down. The good thing is whatever it is, I'm not contagious.
Mhm.
It was never a contagion when they finally checked it out. It's all me. Inflammation in me internally.
Mm.
That's what had me in the hospital for 9 days before. I can't believe this.
Um, I guess
You
we should
unlocked
just
it.
be prepared every late fall to go through some shit.
And you're how many years in? This is year 2 for me.
Oh, P. Mommy died in 2013, so 12 years. And when Granny was here, Granny was with me 7 years. At least 4 of those years, on Mommy's birthday, Granny was in the hospital. Something always happened so that on November 6th, she was in that hospital. Or was
That's
it
her
the
baby.
I'm trying to remember if I might be conflating that with the day Mommy died. So I
Mm.
don't know if it was the day Mommy died or if it was her birthday. One of those dates, every year, like clockwork, something would happen. Even when Granny, because there was a year for 6 months when Granny was at a senior home, they called me from the senior home talking about, "We sent your grandma in the ambulance to the hospital." And a doctor and Granny be there for a few days. Doctor be like, "We can't really find nothing wrong with her." Every year, like clockwork. So 4 out of those years, something. And again, Granny also had dementia, Granny had Alzheimer's. Granny know what the heck was going on.
Mhm. It's
She know
that
what the heck was going on, but her body did. So your
that's it.
body internalized it
Mhm.
or internalizes it, and my mind just go gobbledygook. Because you know what? Last year this time, yeah, OP breakthroughs. Because
Breakthrough.
last November was when that whole brouhaha with trying to get Teagues into her center,
That's right.
and the therapist over there was taking me through it, and we end up getting into a little altercation. Yes, every November is some shit. Maybe our body is just. What if our body just kind of? Because you know how they always say, "Oh, you need to be open to receive, or you need to be more open." What if
Mhm.
our bodies be just like opening up without our consent? Like, what if
Right.
the body becomes more? What if at certain times, consistently, our body just becomes this more of a sponge than normal? And what if it happens during times where it can recall some sort of stress or trauma?
That's good.
Because it doesn't make sense that, like, with me, it's more like mental things and the emotions. Well, it's emotions for everybody. But like with you, it's literally like a physical, hey, like my body is going to start trying to fight itself for no reason. It's just going to start trying to fight itself. So
Mhm.
our systems are like every year at a certain time, our system is just like, you know what? Hey, have at me. And we just sitting here, we don't even know shit going on. Like, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Cause I definitely in November October, November, I definitely can't take any, like, whatever's going on in life. It's like, don't give me no more straw. This camel don't need no more straw. And then what happened? I'd be like, boop.
Let me just
You said no more?
oh,
Boop. Here's
no?
one, here's two, here's three. And
What you
then you
gonna
just,
do?
yeah. And he's like, I guess I'm gonna just take it.
You
But it's like,
gonna
that's crazy, man.
that's yeah.
That's
Um,
life.
and it's similar, and maybe this is what it's been like this year. Me mentally trying to prepare and mentally trying to be so I could get through it, I could
Yeah.
block it out. And my body's like, girl, you ain't fooling nobody.
Cause you literally did that. That when we recorded after homecoming, and it's like, "How you feeling, P?" Cause I remember because you had on your cute Gucci frames, and you were like, I'm a." You did that same dance you just did. You was like, "Yeah, Imma get through it. Imma get through it." Yep, that's your thing.
And yeah, it started in like September 20th. My new job the week of her passing, I had to do like this video interview, and it was due on the day she passed.
Mm,
And so that week leading up, while I'm trying to study and prep and get it together and all the things, I'm replaying everything.
mm,
So it's like my brain was split trying to focus and
mhm,
be this professional, and the others, I'm just literally replaying everything. And then the day of the interview for the job was the day of her service. So I'm trying to prepare for that. And I wake up that day, I'm getting dressed, and I'm like, okay, take a shower, getting dressed. This time 2 years ago, I was getting dressed for my mother's service. Like it just,
mm,
I kept going back and forth. And then I wanted to tell her so bad, like, hey, I'm
mhm.
back in education with what you wanted me to be doing anyway. What you said, you was always right. She was always right. I didn't want to tell her she was right, but she was always right. And it started then, Shaun. It started then. The stress of trying to find a job, but then those two challenges trying to get the job on two of the hardest days ever.
That is
Really, God? Really? And went to homecomings. I didn't start then. And yeah, I think it just took me over the edge because there I was back in her home city. Everything is family. Drove by the house, the old family house, did all the things. I had a t-shirt, one of her FAMU shirts in the back seat strapped in because she was riding the homecoming with me. So I'm thinking, yeah, I can handle this now. Body's like, girl, please. If you don't just cry, you're killing us. Will you cry, please?
Listen, if you
Just
just don't go
cry.
ahead and cry, girl.
Just cry. Stop trying to be so tough and just cry.
Did you take those dates, like, did you take that as a sign or did you take that as this is cruel?
Both. At first it was like, come on. And then as I continued to fight through it, there were times when I would study and I'm listening to music, which is always, and like one of her songs would come on. And it's like, oh, you're here. You're here with me. You're here. And I recently told my boss about it, my team, and I was like, okay, what we're not gonna do is cry in the office, guys.
Oh.
But I just needed them to know, like, you never know what people are going through. Cause they were like, oh, you walked in here and we would have never known that. And
Yeah.
inside, I was like a hot mess, sweating. Left
Mm,
the interview and went straight to the cemetery just to talk to her
mm.
and tell her, like, I did this really good interview, this really good job. Like, I think it'd be great. But yeah, Shaun, you, you're onto something.
Well, girl.
Breakthrough.
Breakthroughs. Come get your
Yikes.
breakthroughs.
So now what we gonna do though? Because we're in December.
Mhm.
It's
There's
still
more
the
to come.
holiday, right?
I know.
So see, I'm coughing already. How are we going to protect ourselves better?
But I ain't the one to ask because I'm the one who's just been out here just cussing at the sky.
Okay.
Cause sometimes, like, I've reached a point,
Well,
I can't do nothing else,
yeah.
like, for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to do it again, but I just had to nothing's been working this time around. So then it's just like, okay, well, you just supposed to get through it and, whatever. But sometimes it is concerning to me because we talk a lot about like obedience and following your
Surrender.
assignment,
Mhm.
surrender.
Mhm.
But I don't, in times like this, I feel like I can't hear anything. I'm not getting messages. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel
Mhm.
like myself. So it's like if I don't feel like myself, how am I supposed to be on the right path? Right? Like
Mm.
I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just like how I'm supposed to move forward when I feel like I can't hear, I can't see. It's just it's foggy. Cause sometimes it's not foggy. And I'm like, all
Mhm.
right, like you do your little dance. I'm going down the yellow brick road. Okay.
Mhm.
But when you're not, it's like, okay, I can surrender. I could just sit here. But it's like, okay, God, how long am I supposed to sit here? And not
Mhm.
know nothing, not feel nothing, not see nothing, not hear nothing. Like, and sometimes that's how it feels. And like you were like talking about earlier, like, if you're a mom, then you have to do everything for your child. It's like, okay, I don't have to worry about a partner right now. Thank you, Lord, because what would I do? No, I don't. I'm not even saying that in a shady way. It's just like a partner, like as in anybody. I feel like I can't even take care of myself,
Yeah.
and your child has to be taken care of. So right now, she getting the best care out of me and her only, and it's not purposeful or intentional or like let me put myself down. So it's like my cup is not full.
Mhm.
And my cup is not full, and then I have a dependent, and she has her own set of needs that are separate from mine that she needs extra support with. So, if my cup is not full, you see what I'm saying? It's like, how long can you go on like this without something falling? And so then stuff just have to fall. Because it feels like, oh, well, or it's like a movie or something where it's like somehow it don't be like, no, no, shit do start. The cracks
Yeah.
come and stuff starts cracking and forming and things do fall. So then it's like, all right. So which one of these things we gonna try to hold up and let the rest fall? And that's when I get upset.
Mhm.
Cause when you feel like you're doing all you can do, and sometimes it's not enough. You know? Sometimes like in real life, sometimes all you can do is all you can do, and it's not good enough for the moment or the time being. And I'm not saying you should blame yourself for anything. I'm just saying
Yeah.
in reality, sometimes stuff is going to happen because you can't do it all. You can't hold it all up. Sometimes just like shit happens, all right? Bad things happen to good people. Just like that whole thing. So it's like, yeah, sometimes you're going to try your best. You're going to give it your all, and it's still not going to be enough. Now what? And that's really where, your faith and stuff gonna have to come in because we feel like things shouldn't happen. I'm say we, but
Yeah. Sure.
people feel like
Yeah.
or may feel like certain things shouldn't happen to us if we are living a certain way or
Mhm.
doing things the quote unquote right way or whatever. And that's just not real life. And so on those times when that happens, it's like, what you supposed to do? Just sit there and look at the shit on the floor that fell because I ain't got no extra hand to pick it up, okay?
It's just on the floor.
It's just on the floor and it's gonna stay on the floor. Like, I remember after Granny died, it hit me much harder than I thought it would.
Mm.
So much harder than I thought it would. But everybody's used to me being the responsible one. The, you know, I'm I I'll be all right. I was not all right for a very long time. Like, probably, it was definitely 6 months or longer. Like, but what, hey, I still got to go back and do my job. I had contracts I had to fulfill for people. I
Mhm.
had all these things. When I tell you I dropped so many balls, I dropped so many balls that I then had to go back and try to give myself grace because I wasn't expecting to drop so many balls because like, this lady was 97. You know what I mean? She had Alzheimer's. She ended up at the very end having health issues that were brought on by the Alzheimer's, but then she ended up
Yeah.
in ICU. And then she ended up in the hospice. So it's like I had time to come to grips. I thought I
Mhm.
was fine. And then it's your grandma. I had already been through it with mommy. But you gotta think, this is the second time someone in my house has died. It's the second time I'm having to get used to moving around this house without that person's energy there anymore. And their clothes and everything. Even that just little aspect of it. I dropped
Mhm.
so many balls that following. So granddad at the end of 2021. 2022, I don't even remember half of it
Yeah.
as I started to come back too. And then I felt shame because I didn't foresee that happening to me. Cause that's your granny and she was older, with issues. So it should have been, in my head, it was like I knew this was coming. It affected me. It just affected me in a worse way. And I just feel like ever since then, honestly, I've been dropping balls. Like, I have not come all the way back from 2021 because up until when she got that sick at the end, it was a
Mhm.
bad year for her. After, like, in hindsight, now I can see she had started her transition. She was
Mm.
already. But yeah, I ain't really recovered from 2021. And I took a
Yeah.
hit financially. I took a hit in every category. So then in 2025, and I'm still looking at God like, God, why you ain't brought me back? Right? To where I was. Mentally, physically, financially, all the things.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it's sometimes the balls just get dropped. But that's when my anger kicks in. Cause it's like, you could at least gave me another arm to catch this, you know? Like, come on, what are we doing here? If I have to go through all this, and then you saying I have to go through all this alone, why would you not give me what I need to keep everything held up? Some stuff was just supposed to fall. And that, like you said, surrender. That's part of that process. And here I go. I'm always thinking, ooh, I'm healed. Ooh, I know
Mhm.
how to surrender. Every time I think I got the surrendering down, God be like, what you
More.
said? You said what? You
Lower.
said what?
Surrender more.
Ooh, surrender more. That's good, P. And then because you figure, oh, surrendering looks like this. Surrendering looks like this.
Mhm.
Surrendering looks like this. Literally. What is it? December 1st? Last week.
Yeah.
I found out a different version of what surrender looked like for me because I was like, oh, oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. All right
Oh,
then. Yeah,
yeah.
let me get back down here on the floor. Let me just
Back to my knees I go.
back to my knees. Man, life is
Yes.
hard, man. People
Yes,
don't even
sir.
be knowing how hard life is. And people think when they see
Mm-mm.
you because you're smiling
Oh.
or because you look put together, you don't look like what you've been through, then
Whew.
people think you are not struggling. People think you done made it through. People think, right? Like
Child.
people have people have no idea. Like, hey, if you see me out and smile, like I don't look like a depressed person, that's because I'm I'm not gonna show up if I'm depressed, or well, not even if I'm depressed, but I'm not gonna be at the function. I'm
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not gonna be recording the podcast if I can't speak today. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, no, the
Yeah.
thing is, I just don't put myself out there in front of y'all if it's at a certain point. That's but I think people just they think they know what it looks like.
Mhm.
Y'all had no
No
idea how I'm
clue.
living, y'all. Like it's
No
a mess.
clue.
No clue. And you, P, with like you have physical and biological ailments, chronic, that people cannot see from the outside.
At all.
Man.
They're like, "Come on, hang out. Hang out." I am exhausted. The fact that I got up, like you said, got myself dressed, went to work, functioned. After that, I pushed myself to the limit.
Mm.
I've
And would
learned now to
continue
stop.
to too.
Would
Yeah.
continue. Would continue.
You know?
If it weren't for this recent holiday break to just have a minute, yeah, I thought about it. I was like, yo, this is the same thing that happened last time I started working back
Mm-hmm.
at this place. Grief took a back seat because I was focused career wise and thought I had my mind together
Mm-hmm.
and like just creeping up, creeping up my neck and it's like down.
What was that analogy? I think I sent it to you. I saw it and I was like, this is the first time I've ever seen this analogy about grief. And I'm saying that now. It's probably like one of the most well-known analogies. And I'm just, but this is the first time I saw it.
Things hit differently when
Oh, here it
it's
is.
time. What is that?
Yes. Grief is like glitter. At first, it's everywhere, and you start to clean it up. But you'll move
Mhm.
a sofa one day, and you'll find more. It lingers, gets easier, but it's always there. I said glitter is the perfect analogy because you can't try as you might. You cannot get rid of no damn glitter.
You can't.
And then it be sparkly and it stands out.
Mhm.
You
You're
can't
like,
hide it
"Babe,
either.
one more
Yes.
piece.
Oh, you can't hide it.
I just vacuumed over there." And it still pops up. That's good.
And
Glitter.
it's almost harder to get off of you when it's just one.
Mhm. Mhm.
You get one on you or you get one on your cheek, and now you
Yep.
can't get it off. Get it off. And where did this come from? It's always been there.
Whole time. Just
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah, that was a good one. I seen that. I was like, that's genius. Genius.
It's always there.
It's always.
So I gotta do a better job um with myself mentally and
As
physically.
we've added on more stuff to your plate.
You know, that's what we do.
Gotta shift some things
Uh
around.
just
We gotta
shift it around.
you figure out what works for you. And then I think what's good for us to recognize is that maybe different season, like you know we shift things around. I'm seeing like okay, you got a Mac. You know
Uh-huh.
how when you click on the apple in the corner and
Yes.
then it'll show you like the storage and like the different colors. So blue is like music and
Uh-huh.
pink might be documents and I don't know what's left, like books. I don't know. But
Yeah.
it'll be like
Yeah.
all these different colors. Okay, so you have to make some changes and shift some things around. Or like when you go on your phone and you have to delete some stuff and now you're trying to figure out what to
Uh-huh.
delete and what to keep. So it's
Uh-huh.
like we have to do that in order to kind of, I want to say keep our balance, but we know balance ain't really a thing. But in order to keep afloat, maybe a percentage here, a percentage there. But I think we have to also remember in a different season, that might look differently, and so the percentages might have to change, and so then you move some over here, you move some over there, and I think, at least with me, I think I'd be like, "I got this shit down." You know what I'm saying? I got a procedure
I
down.
got it.
With my daughter, I got the schedule down, and then we take a break here, and I'm boom, boom, boom. And the moment it stops working, I'll be like, "What the fuck is going on? We had it down." But then I
Yeah.
had to remember, but then seasons shift, and now some
Mm.
shit's gotta change. And every time something gotta change, I start freaking out. But it's like, if I just would count on stuff changing, I
Mm.
might not know I might not know what the end result's gonna have to look like in that season. But if I know it's a season that's gonna come, is something gonna have to change, then maybe that would help me not to freak the fuck out every time. Cause this is
Wow.
life. Shit changes, you know?
Everything has changed.
Oh,
Come back. Come back. She got up. Come
I
back.
done got up, turned the light off.
Oh God.
Hold on.
It's you're getting attacked by the light again. You have to keep it. You have to keep it in.
Imma keep it because it didn't,
You
but
have to
yeah,
keep it in.
I done turn
This
you got
light, you and this light have beef.
we do have beef.
Her ring
It
light,
done, this light
y'all.
done got me through a lot though. It ain't look,
It
now
might
I'm
be
talking to the
saying
light.
it's time to change the light.
Time to check. The light just off now. Okay, it's gonna be off. The light
Change.
said something gotta change.
Something got to change. It's me. The light was like, and I'm off.
And see.
Take that. Something's
Take that, take that. Oh, nope, nope, nope,
nope,
nope,
nope,
nope,
nope, nope, nope,
nope.
nope.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
P,
Mm.
are you gonna watch that? Are you gonna watch that
I
documentary tonight?
am. I am because I'm nosy. Yes. And 50 Cent is petty. Curtis is petty. The fact that he's producing this, I
But
just
here,
like, all right.
okay, here's the thing I will say. 50 Cent is he's really good at this TV thing though.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it'd be different if it was like Irv got it. Oh, Irv is gone.
He's gone
But
too.
remember when Irv was doing like TV it's like when they said 50 was on, I'm like,
Uh-oh.
because 50 got some connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he clearly put some money. Somebody done gave him the tapes from the
Clearly.
hotel. Not that hotel room, but from
Mhm.
from the room. Just look, never mind.
I don't understand.
We'll put
We
the
don't.
trailer in the show notes, y'all. But if y'all know, we talking about
Mm.
50 Cent has made a documentary that looks like it's going to be on Netflix. And I guess it's coming out soon because they just put the trailer out. And he was on Good Morning America this morning talking about, it's a 4-part series.
Oh,
And in the
okay.
I don't know if there was a trailer or if it was just a clip they showed on Good Morning America, but they showed literally Puffy in his hotel room. They said it was 6 days before he was arrested. And he was on the phone with his lawyers, like berating his lawyers. And he really was giving old school Puffy. Like, he really still, he it's it
Like he
I don't
thought he
feel
was
no.
untouchable.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is, P. And it's like, I'm
That's
not
it.
gonna I don't got no uh good feelings or anything towards him. But watching it, and you know how when you watch things where you know what's gonna happen to the person, whenever
Mm-hmm.
that's like the trope that's in the ooh, that should be not hard
Mm.
to watch, but it'd be like cringy a little bit, like,
Like
oh,
you're
you gonna do that?
gross.
And so
You're
and so
even
on the
more
clip,
gross.
yeah, you see him like yelling at his lawyers in the clip, and then he goes out into the street. I think they're in Harlem, shakes hands, people giving him hugs and stuff. Then he gets back in the car and he's like, I need some hand sanitizer. All these people touching on me. And then they're in the car like, yeah, but this is what you got to do because you got to keep your look up, you know, right now. Because this was before he got arrested, but
Wow.
he was already, his name was already down in the media. And so he
Mm,
was outside trying to keep up appearances, and then would get back in his car and he's talking about he need to take a bath because of the last person who touched him. And it's like,
terrible.
mm.
Just nasty. Yeah, it's 4 parts. Like you said, I'm seeing this, but I didn't realize it was that. And it's
Did they
starting
say when
on
it comes out?
December 2nd.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love
Man,
you.
Netflix about to see me
It's about
between
to
Stranger Things.
crash. It's about to crash.
Cause that's what I will. I do have a slight problem with some of the documentaries and stuff that have been coming out that are being produced and stuff by people who, I'm not gonna say you have to be a part of the culture to produce a thing, but it's like if you're not a part of the culture, if you weren't a part of the industry or the scene,
Mhm.
why not let somebody who was or is tell the story? So I don't have a problem with 50. Like there was this whole thing cuz the thing came out, like the R. Kelly thing, right?
Mhm.
Great. And you had like Dream Hampton and people that was behind it. Then they had one about Chris Brown, and it was like all these people who just, I just feel like if you're going to tell the story, then I think you should have a viewpoint. If you're not a part of any of it, how are you going to tell the story? That's my question. So if it's like the R. Kelly thing with all them people that was a part of it, this
Mhm.
one, 50 Cent, and we'll see. He's got a couple jurors on there. And then the
Crazy.
lady that he's worked, that's nothing about 50 Cent though. He always will work with a woman. He always got a woman next to him. And he always will bigging her up and selling her name. And he's like, oh, she's actually the showrunner, or she's actually, so I like that about him. But I would rather watch things where it's people who, if they weren't involved in a situation, then they were involved in the industry. So it's like they know what they're talking about. Not saying that, oh, they're going to be giving us all factual information because they're human beings. They could be lying,
Yeah.
clearly. But I don't like when it's like, oh, like a bunch of like white people in suits come in and they're like, oh, we're going to tell this black story. And they don't have nothing to do with music. They don't have nothing. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like,
Yeah.
or, you know, let these other people, because it's always when it's one being sold. If one was bought, then there was several others trying to be sold.
Sure.
So I'm
Absolutely.
excited to see what 50 got, because 50 ain't gonna hold no punches.
Oh,
With
Curtis. Oh.
And at the end of that clip, they were like, "How do you think Puffy's gonna feel about this documentary?" He said, "I think he's gonna think it's the best documentary he's seen in a long time."
He's so petty.
And then what did Puffy's statement say? Because didn't Puffy put out a statement? Oh,
His
he said it was like
people
a
put
hit
out
piece or
Yep.
something.
His people put out a
Which
statement. I don't know. I don't know if they can, it's footage. Apparently it was footage that he was recording for something else, but somebody's, like you said,
I guess
sold it,
50 bought it off of him. Yeah,
bought it off of
because
him.
one thing about Puffy, he always had a camera following him. He was always recording for something. And so once he got locked up, it was probably super easy for 50 to say, hey, or I can give you this amount, this check, and you can, them people,
Wow. They were like,
that's kind
sold.
of crazy. Because everybody's like, how did he get this footage?
How? And why are
Like,
you recording yourself? That's how you knew he was so arrogant. Why are you recording yourself when you're about to face all these charges? When all this stuff is coming out? The feds are coming after you,
P, that's a good point. So
and
he
you
might have
know it.
thought,
He thought he was gonna get
so maybe
off.
he thought he was recording his victory, what was finna be his
Yeah.
victory. Because
He thought he was getting
his
off.
house had already been raided at this point.
Mhm.
This is, girl,
That
you
clip
said
said what,
tomorrow?
6 days? Yeah, tomorrow,
6 days
December
before.
2nd.
Ooh, okay. I'm
Them
gonna have to put my
dance.
white boy shoot 'em up to the side for a second so I can watch this documentary.
White boy shoot 'em up always takes me out. Oh,
Yeah, man. They work for me. They work
they
for me,
work.
but I be having a lot of anger that I be having a lot of anger. So, hey, what can I say?
Whatever keeps you out the loony bin.
Okay.
If
But
it's the white boy shoot 'em up, so let it be, long as you're not shooting up nobody in the loony bin.
yeah, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that.
Not gonna
But
do
I
that.
definitely will watch it happen over and over and
What is
over.
it? Jason
Statham. Yeah.
Statham? I'm
Yeah.
watching every one.
Yeah,
I'm
he's always
watching
got a good.
every film. It's the same kind of film.
It
It's the
is. It
same
is.
movie. He's just a different contractor or a
And
job
then
or whatever.
he's,
He's a plumber. He's a
with his.
teacher. He's
Yeah, he's a.
the scruff on
Yeah.
his face. He's gonna
Yes.
kick ass. He's gonna be
I
very
like him.
polite at first. He's like, "Hey, I don't want no trouble.
Mhm.
I don't want any trouble. Leave me alone." And
And
then he
he's
kills
not
him.
gonna kill anybody who's, like, a bystander
Yep.
or
Nope.
civilian.
Mm-mm.
He's only gonna, like, attack the
The
bad
one
guys.
person that did
Mhm.
him wrong. That's the
Mhm.
one. Every
Mhm.
single movie.
Mhm.
Imma
Mhm.
watch it. I already know. We
Give it
know
to
what's
me.
going to happen. I'm watching it.
Give it to me. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch Reacher. I'm going to
Reacher.
watch I like that is it The Terminal List? Yeah. Now, don't
Let me
care so
find
much for
out.
Chris Pratt anymore, but they have a spinoff now with the other guy.
Saw it.
What'd you
Saw it.
think? Did you watch it when you needed to watch a white boy, shoot 'em up?
Maybe.
Was
But
that why? Mhm.
I like those type of films and shows and, Landman. It's not shoot
Yes.
'em up, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Taylor Sheridan, if he wrote it, produced it, I'm
Yeah.
watching.
Yes, and
He's gotten me.
he left Paramount too.
Yes, yes. I remember you talked with I think we
That
talked
man
about it.
been making money,
I'm
so
watching it.
mhm,
I'm watching
mhm,
it.
mhm, mhm.
Landman, waiting for Lioness to come back.
Oh my god, that's my show.
Mayor of Kingstown. I'm watching them. I'm
That's
watching
my
them all.
show. That lioness, love it. Love
I love
it.
it. Speaking of being sick and pushing through, Money Long has now had to step away from the Boys Mind tour with Brandy and Monica because
Mm,
it's been said that she has lupus. We know she had to
mhm.
spend some time out because she had pneumonia, and lupus affects your organs. That's part of it.
Yes.
The fatigue, and I think the last 2 shows she's been seen trying to sing seated on a stool,
Mm,
and finally she put out a statement saying that she had to walk away due to her
mhm,
doctors saying, "Hey, girl, you
mhm.
you can't push through on this one."
I hate
And
that
now
happened to her
Maya
too,
is
'cause
back.
well, love Maya.
Love Maya.
Love Maya, but
I'm
Money Long
excited.
also has been having a weird year, and so
Yeah.
I do hate that this happened in the middle of that because, people probably ain't gonna be on her side. But it's like lupus is a big fucking deal.
It's a big deal.
So,
I feel bad for her.
and then recovering from pneumonia it be hard on people anyway. And if she has lupus is trying to recover from pneumonia, who knows when she'll be back right. So,
Mm, mm, mm.
prayers to her and I hope she recovers okay.
I hope so too. I'm glad she's taking the time. I know it's a hard decision because you're on tour. You're on tour with Brady and Monica, Kelly.
Mhm.
So bless her heart. I go December 12th. I'm very excited to see Kelly and Maya and Brandy and Monica. I am. But Miss Kelly up there looking like a Barbie doll. Every video I
Yes.
see, like,
Yeah.
ma'am,
Michelle Obama was there last night, they said.
she came.
Mm.
Yeah.
Everybody been up there.
Yes. Mish.
Everybody been up. Now, I heard that they're going Mish. I heard that they're going to do a residency
That
in
would be
LA.
good.
Is this true? Do we
I'm
know?
seeing it on there. It says
Okay.
it's planned, but, it says dates still need to be confirmed, so it still might be an idea that just hasn't come together all the way through yet.
Now I'm wondering if this success or non-success, whatever, of this tour was a selling point on them being able to get that residency. Like, I wonder if they had to do some shows
Mhm.
first and show
The
Um, but I'm
demand.
excited if that's the demand, because if that's the case, because I didn't get to go, when they were here, so I would definitely try to get over there to that residency if they're doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I could
That's
see that
exciting.
working better for them as well too, especially Brandy, as we mentioned before. She has
Mhm.
her own health issues, and just being able to be still and do a show and come back as opposed to traveling from city to city. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you know how the show goes. I go December 12th.
Please, we like a breakdown. We like a breakdown. Now, I will say, here's what I did, P, in order to help me with I was gonna say breakdown. No, let's not. Just to
Break
help me with my
down.
mental state. I took myself on a solo date to
Yes.
see Wicked for Good
Very
in the
good.
middle of the day, so I ain't have to be worried about no kids or nothing. Um,
Very proud of you.
I actually really love a solo movie date. It
Mhm.
actually is on my list of self-care things to do because I'm one of those people that I don't like live watching stuff with my friends because I
Mm,
don't wanna talk. Like, you
yes.
know how, like, if it's really a award show I really wanna watch,
Yeah.
I need to be at home by myself with the remote so I can pause and shit because I don't want you to be talking and now I'm missing things.
You gotta
And
take
so
it
I
in.
Yeah, and so that's one of the things I really like to do for myself when I need some self-care is to go to the movies by myself. I just be
Mhm.
having a ball. I be having a ball. But I went to see Wicked for Good. I know you went to see Wicked for Good.
I did.
Do you have any non-spoilery do you have a non-spoilery review?
You may be better well versed at it. I may spill the
Okay.
beans. It's
Well
I may spill
well,
it, so you might wanna.
let's just say that just to preface this, I never saw the Broadway show.
Okay.
I read the book, which is nothing like the Broadway show at all. The Broadway show is literally like a, 10th of the book. Like, so,
Unbelievable.
um, yeah, it has nothing to do with but so I didn't go into it knowing well, I did know what was gonna happen because after I saw part 1, I needed my Wicked fix, so I had to
Yeah,
um, so that being said, I did like part 1 better.
same.
I don't Now, apparently, like, the critics are like, "Oh, this is trash." Well, the audience don't care because they setting records again,
Yeah.
but I guess I we can't help it because they release it in 2 separate parts, but
Mhm.
we should say that they're saying this is not a sequel. Wicked for Good is not a sequel to the first one. It's the
Yeah.
same story. It just had to get broken up
Yes.
in 2 parts, which sucks because it's a year later. So we looking at it like it, and there's a time
Yeah.
jump to start the second one, but they want the folks to know that it's one story that's been cut into 2 instead of like here's a story and now here's a second story, third story.
Yeah.
I s- I like the first one better. I like the second one.
Mhm.
Like loved. I love the first one. I love the first one. The second one came in second place to me. Um
Second and second.
yeah, second and second like as it should. But I will say that Ariana was doing some acting in the second one. Like her
She
face,
was.
she was doing more.
Mhm.
And not that she wasn't acting in the first one, but people I do think she was struggling with not struggle's not the right word. You know how in when Beyonce was in Dreamgirls?
Mhm.
And until they saw it, people didn't understand that really Dreamgirls is really about Effie.
Mhm.
But going into it, they're expecting it to be more about Dina, not knowing the story, to be more
Sure.
about Dina, who Beyonce played. And then it's like Beyonce played the part so well that they're just like, oh, she's not even acting. She's being herself. When it's like, That lady is so Diana Ross coded. Like, that
She had to
lady,
pull
you could
back.
tell you could even tell from the way she walked. She
Yeah.
changed her walk. But it was so effortless, so people were just like, "Oh, she ain't acting, she just being herself." I feel like people were doing that to Ariana for Wicked because this
Mm.
girl was clearly now, Wicked is a story of Elphaba, the Green Witch.
Yes.
But Ariana was born to play Glinda slash Galinda. Like,
Galinda.
she
She's so funny.
she embodied that thing.
She was
And
very
so
funny.
effortless that it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, she embodied that thing in the first. And so in the second one, it's like she's doing way more emotionally and acting wise. I said, the girl is good. I'm glad she going back to her roots, to her Broadway roots. I think she gonna end up back on there. And that's where she started.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did like the movie. I liked number one better. And I did not cry.
Yeah. When you said you did
Clap it
not
up for me.
cry, I was surprised because
Clap it up for
what
me, you
is
guys.
the main number, because I knew you, I just
For
knew.
good.
For good.
Mm-hmm.
See, I just knew you were gonna cry. The lady next to me was snot crying.
You're not supposed to tell all that lady like that.
Bless her. I was like, oh. It was distracting because it was beautiful.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Are you okay? Jeez. Their voices sounded beautiful. Their
Yeah.
blend was,
Yes.
you could, at some points you couldn't even tell who was singing. It was, she would go high, the other one would go low, and like in the middle of the verse or the word, they would switch from back high to low. It was very technical and beautiful. And like I'm hearing snot and this
Ah!
and she
I'm
was
hearing
trying her
snot.
best. She really was trying to keep it
Oh.
together. I almost looked up. It's okay. Just let it go. It's fine. It's fine. That was a beautiful song. They did an excellent job. When I text you, like you know, I've wanted to be a music supervisor. Like that's just
Yes.
like my
That's how I
dream.
first heard about the position was through you.
We sat there, and also Marvel has messed us all up because why do we all think something
Yeah.
else is coming? We
I
sit
Googled it.
there.
Before I left the theater, I Googled, are there any end credits before I got
Yeah.
up?
But just for me, just sitting there listening to that music, that
Mm.
orchestra, the
Mhm.
soundtrack. Shaun, I could have melted just hearing the strings and just, that's what got me. Same, this one wasn't as strong, but it's like that. So the play, there's a 20-minute intermission when you
Okay.
go see the play. And so
Mhm.
that's what they're doing, this breakup. And there is a time jump in the play as well. Yeah. What was the man's name? He got on my nerves this go round. He was charming in the first one.
Fiera?
Fiero.
Okay.
He got on my nerves. I don't know why. He's
Okay.
handsome. He's a
Oh,
handsome
I
man.
love me some Jonathan Bailey. The sexiest
Jonathan
man
Bailey.
alive is what is
He's very
is
handsome. But
what he
something
got.
this one, I was like, you're getting on my nerves.
Mm.
Um, Cynthia's number when she got into the tree, is that spoiling it? Okay. Wow. If
Is
I
a
could take my shoe off and throw it at the screen, wow.
no good deed goes unpunished. That song?
I don't even know. She
That's
was, oh,
mhm.
oh,
Mhm. Mhm.
oh. So
I
those
should have
two.
done the double feature because I think when it comes out, I'm going to
Ooh.
want to watch them back to back, and then I'll have a
Um,
better overall experience.
that may make more
And this
sense.
that even sounds like I had a I did not have a bad experience. I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I feel like I have to compare the two.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to show you this P because I saw this on Threads today. They apparently the music producer, his name is Greg Wells,
Uh-huh.
was saying that they blend so well together and their voices are so in sync. and when he was looking at the tracks, their tracks are exactly the same.
You can
Look, let
hear
me do
it.
like the makeup girlies. How do you okay, but you
That's
guys can see
it.
that. It's exactly I don't know which one is which. Maybe the green one is Cynthia, but they're exactly the same. And so he
It
said
was
he had to screenshot
beautiful.
it and send it to everybody, and they all flipped out because that never happens.
It
It's
was beautiful.
those 2 were meant for this at this exact moment and to do it together. And I know people are freaking out about whatever they think their relationship is. And the
It's a
only
little
thing that I will say
it's a
is
little weird.
I
It's a little weird. But I think they're playing it up for the movie too. I will say that. I think they did have a bonding experience of some
they
sort.
they say they
They
talk
are
every day. Well,
they are
first
connected.
first of all, it took them 5 this whole thing took 5 years.
So see, that's a
From
long time.
the rehearsing and the singing, recording, and
Yeah.
all the thing. But what I will say is what I've just seen a lot of other theater kids say, which is theater kids are weird.
They're
Weird. And the
special.
thing is, like, when you
Little
go through a
special.
production or you go through, because I was talking to my nephew about it, and he's played football. So I was talking to him in veins about it of, like that team that you
Mhm.
have and what y'all have to go through, or like even like the band, right?
Mhm.
And like you go through band camp, whatever the case. But the thing about theater kids and artists in general is
Yeah.
you're asking someone in order to be a good, I don't want to say good artist, but in order to create some art, you gotta go in your soul and bring something out. And
Mhm.
then when people like them, when they're acting and stuff, you now have to take what you have and form it into someone else that other people will be entertained by. So it's like you're asking them to bare their soul in order to get the work done. It's like, what do you think happens when all these people are doing this same thing at the same time? It does, maybe it is a trauma bond. I don't know, but it does bond you
Yeah.
in a way. And and that's just me, just I ain't no Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande. I've been in some productions, been
Yeah.
in some plays, okay, and done some dances. But it's like it's not that weird to me, even when I think about me and my dance friends. It's like, and people were talking about, oh, they're so touchy feely, touchy. I said, well, you would hate to be around us. And I'm not even a touchy feely guy. They used to talk about me because I didn't want nobody to hug me. I don't like to be poked. I don't like to be touched. And by the time I done got through all my years of being a dancer, it's like that all that goes out the window. You done seen everybody naked because you got to be in the room and you got to fit. And it's like people are hanging off of each other and kissing even on the, I'm not kissing for real, but it's like
Yeah.
the way that you interact with each other is different than, so I understand why people think it's weird. It's in particular if those aren't experiences that they've had, but they did that thing for 5 years.
Yeah. And the nature of the story. They're supposed to have this really, really deep
Mhm.
connection and friendship. So, yeah, it has to, they have to, I think they really connected, and then they also are playing it up for the enrichment of the film. I will say also, they both have become super duper thin. And people are talking about that, knowing that Ariana has a history of eating disorder. And if you look at, I mean, people can lose weight for films. But if you look at prior to them starting this to now, and what we see on screens, the collarbones, and
Mm.
it's a lot. I don't know.
I just don't like talking about, I don't like talking about, like,
Bodies,
yeah,
their
I just don't
bodies.
like talking about people's bodies and stuff like that. And in particular, Ariana has said,
She had.
stop
Yeah.
commenting on it. And she posted it again the other day, even though it was something she said a year ago. She posted again the
Yeah.
other day. My issue is just, on one hand, when they put up the before and afters, they be
Mm.
using pictures of her when she was a teenager.
Yeah, now
And I'm
those
like,
don't
"It's
count.
not fair. It's not fair." Like,
That
she's in
doesn't
her
count.
30s now. But
No.
as far as Ariana, it's like, y'all forgot what this girl been through. Um, because she lost Mac Miller, who was the love of her life,
Yeah.
arguably. And within 6 months, it was her who had that concert. I think it was in Manchester when those 22 children got killed.
Yeah. The bomb,
I thought
right?
it was a mass shooting, but then I read today it was a bombing.
Mhm.
I just think people need to lay off that lady. I'm not saying she's not going through anything. I'm saying if she's going through something, of course she's going through something. Like,
Yeah.
she almost didn't come back from that. We lucky we still see her because she has said she almost didn't make it out of that. All those children being killed
Mhm.
because they came to see her. And if she had not, which no one can, but if she had not been there to do a show that night, those babies would still be alive. Like, and so I don't know how she got out of that. And so when she does talk about the
Mm-mm.
weight thing, she's like, when people are talking about, oh, she was so healthy here. And she was like, oh, I tried to kill myself. Oh, you're looking at me with, like, I can't tell you how many antidepressants I was on at that time, keeping me alive. I can't tell you
Mhm.
how many steroids I was on, keeping me alive. And so it's like people are looking at her and calling her healthy. And she was like, I almost died. On that day that you're using this as your, and she's like, so yeah, and so I'm just like, she going through whatever, and if
She's
she
been very
struggles with her
open.
eating whatever,
Yeah.
she, I don't doubt it because some people go through some stuff, and I'm like, I don't know how they still, so I just hope they're both well. I know Cynthia be in the gym and work out like a maniac, and so I don't know if that's a part of her. Like, that can also be a disorder where people overly, I don't know what they got going on, but I also, every time somebody talk about how somebody's thin, I think about Chadwick and how everybody's like, look at how thin he is. Oh, he looks crazy. And then he was dead. And then people was like, oh, we didn't
Ooh.
know. It's like, you wouldn't know. Like, you wouldn't
Sure.
know. Why would they say, if, even
It's
if it was
both of
something like
them.
I'm unhealthy, it's like,
Yeah.
why, how would you know? Like, so I just stay out of all that stuff because I'm like, don't nothing good to me come out of.
It's definitely a conversation. Medical professionals and stuff are talking about the appearance, specifically the second film, the
Mm.
bubble scene. They just, seeing her collarbone and everything when she first got in the bubble.
Oh, okay. And
Is
see,
that
me,
spilling the
I think
beans?
Cynthia, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
But to me,
I don't know.
Cynthia is more of a dramatic change look than
Very,
Ariana, you know?
very,
But I don't know, maybe
very.
people pay more attention
Both of
to
them. I
Ariana.
see it. I see it
Okay.
in both of them. But well done. I think they deserve all the awards, all the things. The
Yes.
performances were amazing, and I'm anxious to see what they're gonna do next.
And
Where do they go?
the music from the first movie is up for Grammys.
Mhm.
And they
As it
didn't even know they
should.
could be up for grant. Like, I don't know if I don't know that it's a new category, but they didn't even think that that was a thing. But
Wow.
they got nominated for like best collab. Is it collab when it's two people singing? Yeah, for
Their
Defying Gravity.
voices. Oof.
I want them
Ugh.
to be well.
I
I
want them to be well.
and
That is what I want.
I just love both of them so much. So I will be seeing what they. Oh, Ariana's gonna be in the new Meet the Fockers movie.
Is
Know that?
she?
Hmm. I think they already
She's
filmed it.
funny.
She's
She
funny.
is really
We
there were
forget.
moments where I was really, really laughing
Yeah,
at her. She was
she's good
very
at that.
good.
She's good at that.
Very good.
All right,
Uh,
girlfriend.
yeah, I think we're how are you feeling now?
I feel good, I got to to kiki, you know? So, I'm feeling good. Hopefully December will be better to both of us.
That's the hope.
That's the hope. Holiday schedule will look a little different, guys. You'll see probably a couple a couple rewind episodes go out over holiday break, you know. We're going to enjoy our break and we pray that you do as well, but we've got a couple more
Sure.
episodes until we get to that point. And then 2026, P, we'll be back. We would have been doing this for a year, P.
Yes.
We launched we we launched in January, but we
Okay.
started recording last December,
Mm-hmm.
just like on a whim.
Like, let's just do it.
And we still here, girl.
Keep going. Bigger and better.
Yes.
Praise God. We made it. You can
Whoop,
find
whoop.
me on Instagram at better 3701 because I'm trying to be better.
Yes, you are better.
I am better.
And I am on Instagram and Threads at Hey Shaunda Head. The podcast is also on Instagram at The Everything Has Changed Podcast, and also now on YouTube. Everything Has Changed is the name of our channel. Please subscribe, like, share. As we move into the new year, we're going to be doing some bigger and better things. So pray for your girls.
Keep us in prayer. Peace to everyone as we go through these holiday seasons.
Yes. See y'all next week.
God bless. Bye. Want to stay locked in with us so you never miss an episode? Visit everythinghaschangedpodcast.com and join our email list. That way you'll be the first to know about new episodes and all the fun stuff we have coming your way. Meet us over there.